How TF I'm gonna get canceled for seeing a photo of a girl I think is sexy cause leisure, scrolling on the couch Twitter, save cause sexy, no idea of the death context, someone calls me no life, so I respond with, here's my girlfriend, find out she died, gets canceled even though I didn't know. I was like, the F are you mad at my girlfriend? You guys are Intel level 9000, something bizarre is happening. And when boom, she died, what the F? I have sympathy for trans community IRL. Now before we get more into that, we're gonna be talking about, well, who is Twomad and why are we talking about this? And if you guys don't know who's Twomad, Twomad is a YouTuber with over 2.2 million subscribers. And if you guys don't know, he's a bit of a troll. He's a bit of a memester, He's a bit of a wild guy. He's a wild card, And we're really talking about this. Well, that's what we were just talking about. Well, it's not the main part of the controversy, but it's the part where everything stems from, the seed. And we're really talking about, well, who are we talking about? Of who died? It's you post like 1,000,000 times on Twitter, bruh, please log off and take some sort of break. You look like a no-life right now. And right here on top, as you guys see, the picture. I have a girlfriend, bro, look. And the reason why he was getting canceled, well, because this person is actually, was 16 years old. On February on the 11th of February 2023, Brianna Gay, sorry if I mispronounced that, I'm a little wet. A 16-year-old British transgender girl from Birchwood in Warrington, Cheshire, England, was killed in Culleth Lyre Park in Culleth, Warrington. And that's kind of like where everything was stemming from. People were like, "Oh, you knew, you this, you that." It's I don't know if he really did know, or if he did or didn't know. I don't know. But I mean, from the way how he responded to that, I think he was being a little bit more genuine from the beginning. So I think he didn't knew, and people are still getting mad. So he decided to respond to people. With this picture. Asian guy with a nice jawline. Pretty decent. He's a wild card. He does stuff like this. His humor is different. More and more and more and more. And also this is his response to this. Well, maybe it's a demonstration of how unfair internet, cause that's unfair as F. So how about this? I didn't know, and you'll never get me below 700k followers on Twitter. And like everybody was getting mad at that, and it was just, tweeting more about this, more sexy Asian man. And while that was happening, there's another bowl of controversy stirring up, more of the fumes, people are dumping more sausages into the soup. And a girl or a Twitter user by the name of Glocks Goldie decided to tweet this. Twomad is a psychopath, and what he said about the transgender girl is generally how he is IRL. He's a way worse IRL. Most psychopath person I've ever met, I've ever effing known. If you're reading this, Medea, that's Twomad's name. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing that. Please let me know. This is an excuse to try talking to me again. I'm completely serious about involving the police, and this is also her next response. At this point, I don't effing care about censoring his name or hiding what he did. Stalking me for 7 months after I blocked him for his SHITT behavior. Can we really confirm this? Well, we're gonna be getting more into the evidence.
Take responsibility for what the fuck I did. Like the way I treated you and like viewed you. This is not like okay. Like I pushed past your fucking boundaries just for like my own fucking self-serving reasons. I made like sexual advances you weren't comfortable with, you know what I mean? And I truly do like regret all of that like so much.
That's kind of like the whole thing he says. Like the sexual advances, what were the sexual advances? Like what was the extent to it? That's kind of like where I want to get more of the information. And right now we don't really know too much about it. Of how far did Twomad go? How far? What was she uncomfortable with him doing that? Was it like a quick, was he trying to give her like a quick smooch, a quick 1-2? The French kiss, the tongue kiss, or was it more something more egregious, or maybe less even, or maybe less egregious? We don't know, and that I don't know. I don't think we'll know until a little while, but we will see. Is it sexual assault? We don't know. Like, what is the borderline with sexual assault? What can we consider like truly sexual assault? It's like there's different, I guess, various of ways where people say, oh, it's sexual assault, just slapping a girl's butt. Some type of way of sexual assault, or either just more egregious, which is understandable, but, like what? I'm not trying to undermine whatever happened. I'm just trying to say, like, what is the level of sexual assault? Did it happen to, like, what was, I guess, like, how severe was it? Kissing, actual touching, actual penetration, what was it? Then that'd be rape. What did he draw with? iPad Pro, Media Bang Paint Procreate. Isn't Bella super cute when she dresses up? And then it's we're gonna be getting more into some pretty wacky things that Twomad did. What he posted. And as you can see, like he's sending some pretty weird, wacky stuff. His trolling side is coming out. His psychopath side of whatever people say, rage, donda, yo, we been killing or what? That's some pretty wacky stuff, weird gore stuff. And right here they also get a little bit more into of like whatever happened, whatever they were talking about. My neighbor was stabbed, like that. Not gonna lie, yeah, dumb f. Could do it because he had a knife. Couldn't. I'm gonna change topics. Okay, let's talk about how that SHIT was like happening daily. Dog, I got some epic shooting videos I can show you. No, I'm gonna step out for a sec. I watching Core on Discord with my Patreon subs. Best moment. We get a bond over gore. Enter my infotainment system, babe. You're freaking me out. That's greatly so, And plus, why are they watching gore stuff, Those are some pretty wacky people that do that. And then also after that, she said insane to this picture, Too mad. These allegations ain't SHIT. Too mad. Clarifying because I'm silly and mistyped, but it was 2021, not 2022. When I met him, October 17, 2021. To the VOD, stop calling me your girlfriend. We never agreed to ever being in a relationship. I'm not insecure about my face. I look fine. You're literally balding. Worry about yourself. I never let you pay for anything for me. Actually, you spent $4 on chicken nugget or McDonald's, and I offered to pay you back. A nice try, peep. The third picture is response. I didn't want you to buy me anything because I knew you would use it as leverage. Stop effing lying, dude. I literally shot you with maid outfit money and moan. So I love you a little. I want a head from you, and after cuddles and catharsis, so I think you have like huge problems I may have contributed to. Yes, you need therapy, and I know rank 1 therapist. Her name is Marissa. She's awesome. Also, I'm a good listener, so I'm free. And also another part where they were talking. I mean, I don't know. I can't pinpoint the price on what it would make me feel better. I just want it to be heartfelt. Boy, you already got my heartfelt. Man, you have any idea of how high I hold you? I'd shift planets for you in my brain, bruh. Pretty down bad messages. Right here, this is where it kind of gets a little bit more wacky. I don't like talking about it because I don't want to look like I'm trying to get something out of you. Bruh, about to get some sperm out of me. Some pretty weird, wacky things. Some French stuff, he says, he's a memester, but also, when do we know that if he's serious or not serious? I'm not trying to downplay whatever he did or whatever he's saying. I'm just saying, like, this is obviously, like, some type of, I guess some type of form of harassment if he's continuously harassing her, continuously doing some things. I mean, also, to what extent does he not stop a joke? I don't know. You have a marketable skill. It's called being a sexy vampire. You're pretty good at it, bruh. I know a girl who makes over $100,000 a month, and she's not as hot as you. I don't care. Right now, you're talking to Bella right now, right? Hi, hello. You're both identical, both so hot. Okay, I'm effing sorry, okay, but how many times I gotta say it after? Bro, you're weird. Accept that and move on to the next girl in your DMs. You're also very much hot. F you, effer, sup. Okay, I'm blocking you again, on Jink's behalf. He's literally, this is the exact reason why you can't get laid. OMFG, damn B. You want me? Admit it. You know, this is, then also here's some more evidence, you know, more burner phones that, he had used, you know, in order to get contact with her. And a lot of things. You know, he had 7 burner phones. You know, that's pretty wacky. That's pretty amazing. Or seven contacts, or 7 messages. Sorry, I can't speak. 7 burner phones, including his actual phone. Like all just saying like weird stuff, wacky stuff. IDEK anymore. Man does this work. Can we all drop this now, please? He's bad. Let's move on. Final point. Just don't befriend him. I don't care if you watch this content. I advise that if you followed me just in this situation, please unfollow me now. The rest of this being handled offline. You're going to realize that being a crazy person, retarded incel, ain't the death sentence, and I'll retain decent viewership. Hoes mad. he's basically saying that like he'll tell the future, and you know he knows. Now, from all the things that we've seen, I think he did do some sexual things with this right there. He admitted it, but I mean, to what extent did he actually, like, what did he do? Like, whatever type of sexual things he did to the girl? What allegations? No allegations, but just like, I guess in more specifics of what he did to her, you know? Because we don't know, like, we don't know the extent, you know? Like, the extent to sexual assault, you know, that can, like, vary from, like, either, like, slapping a girl's butt, which obviously it is, but I mean, I feel like there's also different levels of sexual assault, from, you know, slapping a butt to actual, you know, sexually, like, touching them in a very sexual way, you know, with everything, and then trying to actually, like, French kiss them, and then trying to, like, zip down their pantaloonies, you know, that type of stuff, which is also very terrible. But I mean, like, what is the extent to it? You know, that's kind of like what we are trying to figure out. But right now, as a recording, you know, I don't really know. Anyways, I think that'll wrap it up. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later.